I am 2 days into the carnivore diet and I've lost 7 pounds. This is what I've been doing. So if you're unaware, the carnivore diet is a very restrictive diet, but what it is essentially eating only what comes of animals. So lots of meat, obviously, fish, dairy products, eggs, cheese, milk, plain yogurt. What this really does is eliminate a lot of processed foods, all carbohydrates essentially, and eliminates anything that's not made from animal products. It's a very simple diet to follow. You just need to make sure that you're eating a lot of fats and obviously tons of protein. Now, this is a great diet because your body doesn't necessarily store protein. Now, I'm a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for 10 plus years. I co-own a gym in Edmonton, and I make these videos not to tell you what to do, but to just show you what I'm doing. And throughout this video, I'll show you what I did today for my work, or for my day 2 to show how I've been losing this weight. But my starting weight was 205 pounds, and today I weighed in at 198. So we've already dropped 6.5 pounds, 7 pounds in 48 hours. Now, a lot of that's going to be built up sodium, water weight, and depleting of the carbohydrate stores in the muscles. But regardless, why I wanted to do this, I'm going to do a 7-day experiment, and then what I'm going to do after that is probably introduce fruits and honey, maybe also maple syrup into the diet as well, and see how that goes. You're just gonna so all I've been really doing is getting cardio in, lifting. So today I did a 30-minute interval bike ride, 5-minute warm-up, 5-minute cool down, and I did about 1.5 minutes on, 30 seconds off, and I did a bunch of rounds of that, followed by 30 minutes in the sauna. The sauna is also very beneficial for heat shock proteins, recovery, inflammation. So after the holidays, I thought instead of fasting, which I am still fasting, I'm doing an intermittent fasting, but last year I lost 50 pounds by eating 1 meal a day for a year, and I made a video every single day. So I'm doing 7 days of the carnivore diet. To see just kind of how that stacks up and how my body feels. One thing I am surprised about, usually when you cut out all the carbohydrates, your body is goes through some kind of carb withdrawal. But, I'm well into this diet now, and feel good. My energy is great. Actually, I had so much energy last night, I had a hard time sleeping, even after a big workout. Lots of saunaing and long fast. I was wired last night, but still had tons of energy today. Was super productive, super focused, and I've been trying to break my fast at 4 o'clock, but today it was a little bit later at 5:30, just because the day got away from me. Super busy with things, and then after, I also worked out a little bit later. So then after that, I had a chicken thigh. Then I did the cardio in sauna, and now I'm here making this video. I am just about to eat, and I will show you my meal, and I'll show you my meal for the next couple of days too. Lots of things you can be incorporating: beef jerky, pork grinds is a great snack, plain yogurt. I know it's not the best tasting, but it is just another texture on top of all of the meats as well. Pork chops, ground turkey, a very good bone broth is also great. I have been drinking nothing but black tea, water, and ginger tea. I know the ginger tea and the coffee technically aren't carnivore, but it'll be fine. I also am heavily salting my meats when I'm eating to make sure that I don't dehydrate myself. That's going to be a big issue if you've never, or that's going to be a big issue when you're switching to a no carbohydrate diet. This is essentially what carnivore is. One of the functions of carbohydrates is to help keep water kind of in the body. And when you don't have that, you need the salt in order to stay hydrated. So make sure you're getting the amount of salt that you need. And it's a lot, especially when you're exercising and doing the sauna. You know, I really need to replenish those. So please let me know what your goals are. If you have any questions around the carnivore diet or anything like that, I can kind of just show you what I'm doing, and I'm always happy to help. It is an extreme diet. I'm not telling anyone to do it. I'm just here to show y'all what I'm doing. And I know it's a super popular diet. I've done diets like it. I've done keto and all that. So I am doing an intermittent fasting window between 4 and kind of 9 o'clock. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll show you my meal now. All right, this is what we're having for our meal. We're going to have half of this, 1 ounce of liver. This is, I think if you're doing carnivore diet, you have to do some kind of organ meat just to make sure that you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need. Super dense. Then we also got chicken thighs and chicken breast here. We're going to eat pretty much as much of this as we want. We're going to crush this whole bag of pork rinds. The ingredients in this are just pork rinds, lard, and salt. Look at that. Beautiful. Some sour cream, we're going to dip that in. And then we also have some Icelandic yogurt, plain yogurt, that we're going to eat as well. Maybe have a glass or 2 of milk if we're feeling it. And if we're still hungry, we might have some canned fish, some oysters. I ended up having some oysters last night and another can of sardines. So those are always on deck too. Super nutrient dense, these guys. I'll make sure that the calorie count is on the screen and the protein amount.